William Cecil was born on September 13th, 1520, in Bourne, Lincolnshire. He was born into a family with modest wealth and connections to the Tudor court. Cecil received a privileged education, attending the King's School, Grantham, followed by St John's College, Cambridge. At Cambridge, he immersed himself in classical literature, history and languages. This strong academic foundation would prove invaluable throughout his career. Following Cambridge, Cecil pursued legal studies at Gray's Inn in London. He quickly distinguished himself with his sharp intellect and diligence. His legal training honed his skills in argumentation, analysis and administration. These abilities would serve him well in the complex world of Tudor politics. William Cecil entered the royal court during the reign of Henry VIII, a time marked by significant political and religious upheaval. He served as a Member of Parliament and quickly caught the eye of the King's Chief Minister, Thomas Cromwell, who was known for his sharp political acumen and reformist zeal. Cecil's abilities impressed Cromwell, earning him a place in the inner circles of power. However, his rising influence was abruptly cut short by Cromwell's fall from grace and execution in 1540, a stark reminder of the volatile nature of Tudor politics. This experience taught Cecil the importance of political manoeuvring and the fickle nature of power. He learned to navigate the treacherous waters of court politics with caution and foresight. Under Edward VI, Cecil continued to serve in various administrative roles, proving his worth as a skilled and reliable bureaucrat. He aligned himself with Edward Seymour, Duke of Somerset, the young king's Lord Protector, forming a strategic alliance that bolstered his position within the court. However, when Mary I ascended the throne in 1553, Cecil faced a significant challenge. The new Queen's reign brought a dramatic shift in the religious landscape of England. His Protestant beliefs clashed with Mary's staunch Catholicism, putting him in a precarious position. The religious conflict of the time was intense and often dangerous. Despite the religious divide, Cecil's administrative talents were too valuable to ignore. His expertise in governance and his ability to manage the complexities of the court made him indispensable. He served Mary cautiously, avoiding religious conflicts while demonstrating his loyalty and competence. His ability to adapt and remain useful in such a tumultuous period showcased his political savvy and resilience. When Elizabeth I became Queen in 1558, she faced a kingdom fraught with religious and political turmoil. Recognizing the need for a steady and experienced hand, she immediately appointed William Cecil as her principal secretary. Cecil had previously served her half-sister Mary I, demonstrating his ability to navigate the treacherous waters of Tudor politics regardless of his personal religious beliefs. His experience under Mary was invaluable. This appointment marked the beginning of a long and fruitful partnership that would define Elizabeth's reign. Cecil became Elizabeth's most trusted advisor, guiding her through numerous challenges, from threats of invasion to internal conspiracies. Cecil's understanding of court dynamics, combined with his sharp intellect and administrative skills, made him an indispensable asset to the Queen. His ability to foresee and mitigate potential threats was unparalleled. He acted as her principal strategist, diplomat and administrator, ensuring that Elizabeth's policies were effectively implemented. Cecil's calm demeanour and unwavering loyalty provided Elizabeth with a steady hand during her tumultuous reign. His presence was a source of reassurance for the Queen. He became the architect of Elizabethan policy, shaping both domestic and foreign affairs. His influence extended beyond the court, affecting the very fabric of English society. Religion was a defining issue of Elizabeth I's reign. The Queen sought to establish a middle ground between Catholicism and Protestantism. William Cecil played a key role in crafting this religious settlement. He understood that religious unity was crucial for national stability. Cecil drafted the Acts of Supremacy and Uniformity. These acts established the Church of England, with the monarch as its supreme governor. This move broke from Rome's authority while avoiding the extremes of radical Protestantism. Cecil's moderate approach helped to prevent religious strife and solidify the Elizabethan settlement's success. Section 5. Safeguarding the realm. England faced constant threats from abroad during Elizabeth I's reign. Spain, France and Scotland posed significant challenges. William Cecil, as Elizabeth's chief advisor, played a crucial role in safeguarding the realm. He recognized the importance of a strong navy and intelligence network. Cecil oversaw the expansion of the English navy. He understood that control of the seas was vital for national defense and trade. His foresight proved crucial in 1588 when the Spanish Armada threatened England. Cecil's intelligence network provided early warnings of the Armada's movements, enabling the English to prepare for the impending invasion. The defeat of the Armada marked a turning point in Anglo-Spanish relations and cemented England's status as a major naval power. Section 6. The Thorn of Scotland. The issue of Mary, Queen of Scots, presented a constant challenge to Elizabeth I and her advisors. Mary, a Catholic with a strong claim to the English throne, was seen as a significant threat. Mary represented a rallying point for those opposed to Elizabeth's Protestant rule. Her presence in England was a beacon for Catholic supporters who wished to see Elizabeth dethroned. William Cecil, Elizabeth's chief advisor, viewed Mary as a direct threat to the stability of England and the security of Elizabeth's reign. He was deeply concerned about the potential for rebellion. Cecil advocated for a cautious approach to dealing with Mary, Queen of Scots. He understood the delicate balance of power and the risks involved in any drastic action. He recognized the diplomatic complexities and the potential for widespread unrest if Mary were harmed. The political landscape was fraught with danger, and any misstep could lead to chaos. Cecil preferred to keep Mary under house arrest, carefully monitoring her activities and communications. This strategy allowed them to keep a close watch on her without provoking immediate conflict. However, as plots and conspiracies involving Mary continued to surface, Cecil eventually agreed that she posed too great a risk. The constant threat of rebellion and assassination plots could not be ignored. In 1587, with Cecil's support, Elizabeth reluctantly signed Mary's death warrant. It was a decision fraught with sorrow and political necessity, marking a tragic end to the long-standing thorn in Elizabeth's side. Section 7. Architect of Elizabethan Administration. William Cecil's legacy extends beyond foreign policy and religious settlements. He was a highly skilled administrator who played a crucial role in shaping the Elizabethan government. Cecil understood that a well-organized and efficient government was essential for a strong and prosperous nation. Cecil reformed the financial system, tackling corruption and inefficiency. His reforms strengthened the treasury and allowed for greater investment in vital areas such as the navy and infrastructure. He streamlined the bureaucracy, making the government more responsive to the needs of the people. Cecil's administrative reforms laid the foundation for a more centralized and effective state, a hallmark of the Elizabethan era. Section 8. Patron of the Arts. William Cecil was not only a shrewd politician and administrator, he was also a man of culture who appreciated the arts and education. He recognized the importance of fostering intellectual and artistic growth during Elizabeth's reign. Cecil was a patron of scholars, writers, and artists. He supported the work of individuals such as William Shakespeare and Christopher Marlowe, whose plays helped define the Elizabethan era. Cecil's patronage extended to educational institutions. He was instrumental in the founding of several schools and colleges, believing that education was key to England's future prosperity and influence. Section 9. Ascent to Lordship. In recognition of his extraordinary service to the Crown, William Cecil was elevated to the peerage as Baron Burghley in 1571. This honour reflected his immense influence and the Queen's deep respect for his counsel. As Lord Treasurer from 1572, Burghley continued to manage England's finances with his characteristic diligence and foresight. Section 10. Legacy of a Statesman. William Cecil, Lord Burghley, died on August 4, 1598, After 4 decades of unwavering service to the Crown, he left behind a legacy of extraordinary accomplishments. As Queen Elizabeth's most trusted advisor, he had guided England through a period of religious turmoil, foreign threats, and internal strife. Burghley's legacy rests on his pivotal role in shaping Elizabethan England. His contributions to the religious settlement, the defeat of the Spanish Armada, and the growth of English power are undeniable. He laid the foundation for a golden age of English history, marked by stability, prosperity, and cultural flourishing.